What's going on YouTube? Cody's Lawn Service here. I figured I'd give you guys a much needed update. A couple new pieces of equipment, well, new to me, but you may hear a little noise. I got one of my dogs in the cage and the other one sitting over there. They bark at night and we got a ticket for it, so we keep them inside the garage now. But as you can see, I have another walk behind here. It's in the rough a little bit. Not too bad in the rough, just a little rough paint wise. Honestly, other than that, I mean, it's pretty much alright. Wiring and stuff looks a little bad on it, but I mean, the wiring's just old looking. It just needs to be recondued, and I mean, I think it would look alright. But yeah, so I mean, it's a Snapper 36-inch hydro walk behind, 14.5 horsepower Kawasaki FC 420V overhead valve motor, and it's an adjustable deck. It's not considered floating and it's not considered fixed. It's called adjustable deck. They don't call it a fixed deck and they don't call it a floating deck. They call it an adjustable deck. It does have spacers for the front tires to adjust it up and down, but there's no bolt patterns in the back. Way it works is, well, I bought some new pieces. Those bolts aren't there. It's normally like the clips that you push through and then it folds over on the other side. But spacers, and then on the back it has some cranks and you crank it down. There's some way that you can tell the height or whatever. But what I'm going to do, I do have it listed up for sale right now. I only paid $250 for it because it did not run, and I convinced the guy, I don't even know if the hydros and stuff work, but I engaged the hydros while we were there, and I mean, it wouldn't let it move, which means the hydro pumps have pressure on them and oil, which means they should work. So I undid the pressure and we pushed it up on the trailer, and I brought it home, cleaned out the carb, and couldn't get it to run. Found out that the kill switch up in the front was bad. I had an extra kill switch laying here from the Toro a long time ago, and put it in there, and I mean, it works fine. I cleaned out the carb and stuff. I did break a little piece inside the carburetor. It was like it's like a little clip type deal that goes up underneath the float bowl. And I believe that's what's caught. I mean, the motor runs great at high speed, but at low it surges a little bit. And I believe it's because that clip needs to be put in there. I did order a new one, and it should be here Saturday, along with a couple parts to fix the recoil on it, and a couple bolts to bolt down the recoil. And I also ordered some new bolts for the Toro to re-bolt down the recoil on it, because I do have it off right now, and a couple of the bolts on it never did hold in there, so I ordered some good bolts for it. Now that I've got it running and stuff, I have two options as to the way I can swing with this mower now. I can either put it up for sale as it is, you know, sell it to someone, let them do the parts and stuff, put the new air filter box on and everything like that, or I can take it and buy the parts myself, get it running correctly all the way, because I don't know if the blade's engaged yet, because the toggle switch up at the top is broke, and I haven't bought a new toggle switch yet to fix it, because I gotta pull it apart, and if it's just a two-way toggle switch, then I'll buy one, but if it's not, then I'm gonna have to buy the original one, which is like 20 bucks. So, but I mean, I gotta buy the knobs and stuff for it, and there's a couple other things. There's about $150 worth of true parts that need to be put on it. Plus, I would like to repaint it if I kept it, and I would put a new Snapper sticker across the front, and I would put a new sticker on the Kawasaki that says 420V on it. And the gas tank would have to be repainted. The gas tank's got some damage to it, technically. This is another way I got the mower pretty cheap. There's some pretty bad scratches and stuff right here that's been cut through it. I don't know where they came from, but they put that shield on there apparently because they were driving around something and it scratched it. These came out of a golf course out of Texas. The guy had a bunch of them. It's got really the only money I put into it. I put about $25 into it to get it running. I had to buy a carb cleaner. I had to take my time to take the carb apart and clean it. I did a fresh engine oil change, and the guy already changed the hydro oil and stuff, and he changed it 2 months ago, and he never got it to run, so the oil is brand new in it. I did get the pumps and stuff going. I mean, everything's real strong. The pumps are actually really touchy and really, really hard to turn and stuff without a sulky on there. Trying to walk behind it and do those controls is beyond hard. So I'm going to, depending on what route I do, now if I do start to order the parts and fix it, then I'll keep it. But I've got it up for sale right now for $1,500 or best offer. I would like to see around $1,000 for it now that it's running, and I know the hydro pumps and the wheel motors and stuff are really strong in it. Take that money and save a little more, and save till I get to about $2,000, $2,500, somewhere in there. Turn around and sell the Toro and go buy one brand new mower. Or I may keep both of them and run them for a while, maybe sell the Toro and work on buying a World Lawn 28. I've got a couple different options I can do with as far as the mowers go, but I'm kind of thinking I really want to keep it because it's pretty heavy duty. As far as greasing and stuff goes, just the spindles and the front casters. That's another thing I'd have to buy. I'd have to buy 2 new front wheels for it. One of them inflates, one of them doesn't, so I'd just go ahead and buy 2 brand new ones, which would be about $40. And I'm kind of thinking I would probably end up buying a new muffler for it eventually. I wouldn't have to right now, but the muffler is pretty much kind of killing the vibe of the mower. But in other news, got the Black Craftsman back. It's still a piece of shit. Don't run right. Well, it runs, and it runs right. It just don't work correctly because it doesn't hold a blade. Because the crankshaft threads are stripped out. And I mean, Sears screwed me out of my warranty, so I'm kind of done with Sears. I'm gonna I got a thread chaser here for it actually. I just got to take the time to drill the crankshaft out to clean it up, and then recut some new threads in it. I don't know if anybody's really ever used a tap before. I'm sure some of you guys have. Tap it out, put a bigger bolt in it, washer, put a new blade on it, put it up for sale, sell it and sell the gray one. Try to sell the gray one first and then sell the black one after that, because the black one moves quicker and it's got a little bit stronger motor on it. Sell the gray one, then sell the black one, and then go buy one good one. Probably buy like a Honda HRR, like the base model HRR. Just, you know, it still has the auto walk and stuff. Just it has the 190cc motor on it, so I could put a Gator blade on it if I wanted to, and stuff like that. And I finally made a decision about what equipment brand I'm going to stick with as far as handhelds go. Handheld equipment brand's going to be Stihl, with the exception of maybe like a Husqvarna 580 eventually, or maybe even another BR600. Some of you guys, probably most of you don't know, I did buy a BR600. There's a big story behind it. I thought it was new, but it wasn't. The salesman there ripped me off. He was a new salesman. Just say I paid $400 for it, but when the salesman got fired and the owner of the dealer gave me back my money, I only paid $225 for it, and the dealer gave me a full 1-year warranty through him. Anything that Stihl would cover in their warranty will be covered through him. So it's just through him. It's not through Stihl. It's 2012 model, estimated around 30 to 50 hours. So not very many hours on it at all. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do. I haven't really made any decisions yet. Keep the Echo for the rest of this year. Keep the 500 for the rest of this year. Next year comes around, save up some money, go buy an HS 56 RCE, and then sell the HC 152. The HC 152. I was talking to Sherman, or I know Sherman sold his because it was heavy, and he didn't really use it. I used mine quite a bit, but that thing is heavy as crap. It weighs almost 12 pounds when the professional steel models, all of Steel's hedge trimmers are basically below 10 to 12 pounds. Especially like even the 81R I think's around 12 pounds, and that's got like a 30-inch blade with like a really heavy duty motor. Now the HC56 is 9.9 pounds, which is 2 pounds lighter than that, and would be great for trimming hedges with. Professional model, wider cutting teeth, I mean all kinds of good stuff. Then I would sell the 500T. I would probably try to sell them as a combo package, maybe HC 152 and the 500 in there. Maybe try to sell them in the probably about the $400 range, because like the hedge trimmer is about $300 with tax. That was about $350 with tax. So I mean it's about $650 total. Sell them for around $400 together. If not, sell one of them. Sell the blower for like $225, $200, somewhere in there. Then sell the hedge trimmer for the same. Which the hedge trimmer is a lot newer than the blower, of course. I had the blower a full year almost already. And it's not that I don't like it, it's just that I'd rather stay with one brand, and the 500 has not enough power for what I'm doing. So, and then the HC 152 is just heavy, and the carb on it I think is already fucking up. I'm not exactly sure. As far as the carb goes, I mean it's kind of, it used to only take about a minute to warm up. Now it seems like it takes fuel and stuff forever for it to warm up to even cut. So, but I would show you guys, but I'd have to crawl through everything. The MS 251, the back handle part is broke. I broke the top covering on the handle and the top lever that allows the throttle to rev up and down. It cost me less than $10 to have it fixed if I do it myself. I already ordered the parts. They were on back order, and it should be about another week before I get those. And the KM edger attachment, the adjustment piece on it, one of the bolts broke on there. I just replaced it with a hardware store bolt, but I ordered 2 new bolts for it as well, just to go ahead and replace them, because the other one I think is getting ready to break too. So I think the guy already told me they had those, but I'm just going to wait and pick all of them up at once. All my chains and stuff are over at the mower shop, the Exmark dealer, the Echo / Shindava dealer as well. Getting all of them sharpened. They were the cheapest place around here, I found out, until I went to the hardware store. The guy has a professional sharpener. He showed me some chains he sharpened. They look just as good as any other place you could have them sharpened, and he does them for $5 instead of $7.50. So I'll probably take all my chains back to him when they need sharpened again. And he told me the more chains I had, the better deal he could get me. I'm gonna try to show you guys the MS251 if I can get back here. It's a little crowded right now. As soon as we have a yard sale, the garage won't be as packed. Which I got some better plans coming up with a new trailer and stuff, new truck. I'm not sure how all of it's going to work, so I'm not really going to say anything about it. But yeah, I mean, you guys can see it's not on the thing, it's broke. I've already got, like I said, I ordered the parts and stuff for it. They should be here soon. Here's the snapper recoil. This piece was bad, as well as the paws that pull out on it. And it didn't have any bolts with it, so. But I mean, a new air filter system, filter and everything, is going to be $50-some. And let's see, the cranks, I think if the cranks are frozen and I have to buy 2 new cranks, I think they're what were they? They're I think they were like $12, $13 a piece. something like that. I've got WD-40 and all kinds of stuff sprayed on them. It's just not working. The knobs for the top of the deck are going to be like $5, or no, they're like $3 and something a piece. So it's going to be like $9 for those. I believe for the spacers on the front wheels, I believe I'm going to go to the dealer, the Exmark dealer, and just ask him if he's got some in stock that'll fit those, because I only need like 2 or 3 of them. I don't need, let's see, probably need 2 on each side. I mean, other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all I would need. Because as you lower the back, it lowers that, and then the front drops down with it, and then you can even lower the tires to get a lower cut in the front, and then or you can raise them and get a lower cut in the back and a higher cut in the front, which is better for striping. And the deck and stuff on this one's more solid than on the Toro, and it would probably be easier getting gates. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but I mean, I'll give you guys posted update videos, because I am going to probably go ahead and fix it the rest of the way. I got to finish adjusting the hydros and stuff on it, and go ahead and buy some new switches. And once I get the blades and stuff turning, I'll go ahead and get me a set of Gator blades online, because I got to order some blades for the Toro as well. So it's going to be around like, I don't know, I'll probably have about $200 in blades, because I'm going to buy a couple sets for the Toro as well. And I'll buy a couple sets for this too, if I decide to keep it. And I will have to modify my grease gun to grease the spindles on this. I'll have to buy the hose extension for my grease gun to click the hose in there to do it, because they're right next to the deck, and my grease gun won't fit through because it's like this far. My grease gun's this short, and I can't bend it through there to get to it. So, but this update video is getting pretty long. I'll have some more videos coming up soon, you guys. I know this video is probably pretty boring, but I've had a lot of people asking me what's been going on, you know, what I've been doing. But I mean, that's it. Just working and trying to get this mower fixed up. I just bought it 2 or 3 days ago. And I got to get this one fixed so I can get it back. I bought this bagger. I think I did a video on it. But if I do get the snapper fixed and I decide to keep it, I'm going to fix the bagger to work on it and not the Toro, because that right there has a better deck for bagging. Because the deck supports on it keeps the deck from leaning over like the Toro would. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. If it's not raining tomorrow, I'll do a May mowing video for sure. Probably be a 2-part series, edging and trimming in one, mowing and blowing in the other one. And I'll do some videos of trimming some hedges and stuff soon as I have another hedge trimming job. I got a tree trimming job I got to do as soon as I get my chains back from the shop. I'll probably do a video, because I'm going to use the Husqvarna on it. If the steel parts don't get in by the time I do the job. And I'm getting ready to buy a hedge trimmer attachment soon and stuff. I talked to Sherman about it today. I'm also talking to Brian Smith. I'm thinking about getting another trimmer soon, and getting a couple other things. But yeah, like I said, more of the videos coming soon. Apologize for this one being long and boring. But that's what I've been up to, you guys. So don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. So yeah.